Alright, let me turn my light off. It's not really taking a difference. What's the difference? Do you want that one or do you want this one? Let me don't do it before my mum beats me. Hello, and I'm back. And this time, I ain't got the Keloid scar. If my neighbour keeps on this music, I swear to God. Testing, mic test. 1, 2, 1, 1. Hello, yep, and I'm back. This time, I ain't got the Keloid scar. Hey, this time it's not on my ear. Cause I saw it to the NHS. So, I got the operation done, let's say about 2-3 weeks after that video that I made. It was so weird how they called me when I was just about to book it privately. Everything happened very quickly. Like, it was literally like within the next 5 days, because someone dropped out, so they put me in. Cool. It was a bit unorganized. I had to make sure phone calls were made and da da da. I had one appointment to check if my health and everything was good for the operation. Did that, clear, gone clear, Monclear. And then I went in for the operation. The operation was early in the morning. I had to be there from 7:30 at Whitechapel Hospital, London Hospital. At first they said to me I couldn't do the operation because I didn't come with a next of kin or like someone to help me if I need anything, blah blah blah. Afterwards I was just like, this is my ear, like, I don't need anything. So I went in, I had to get changed and so on, and then they put me in the whole gown and everything. I was like, why is this necessary? I've had operations before in the past. So they're like, oh, it's just this hospital, you need to be in the gown and blah blah blah. So I had to be butt naked. And then I was like, why am I naked? Like, why do you want me naked? They're like, oh, you might excrete whilst you're having an operation. But I was like, no. Like, no. So I put my boxers back on. I put the thing back over it. I was just like, that is not happening. I had to take my shoes off. I had to walk with the thing, like the foot covers and whatever long. I was wearing my Yeezy. I was just like, I'm wearing sliders, like slippers basically. Just let me wear that. They're like, no, procedures, la la la. If you don't want to do it today, but like bare ignorant and all that. I was just like, it is what it is. So the operator came to the person that's doing the operation, because obviously they had to get externals into the hospital, like specialists. But this guy is just someone that teaches at a university, so he was telling me about things and I was telling him about things, but that hospital didn't have what I was expecting them to have to take it off my ear. But at that point I was just like, I'm here right now, get this off my ear, just get off. So I was saying to him about the electric laser thing that they normally use to cut it off. He was like, no, I'm going to use a scalpel, because obviously that's what he's most comfortable with, and obviously if someone's comfortable with that, you're gonna leave them to do that, because if you take them to do something else, it's not what they do. So let him do what he wants to do. I was like, cool. And I was like, you're not putting me under anesthetic to go sleep, because I'm never doing that. It's not happening. This is my ear. This ain't operation inside me. This ain't my organs, nothing. He was like, yeah, that's understandable, blah blah blah. So he changed that, because the guy who came in here, he had like a whole brief to tell me. So under the this is gonna happen to you and blah. I was like, bro, it's not happening. Honestly, I'm not going under. I'm not going to sleep. Like, I've been awake for all the rest of my procedures. I'm not going to sleep for this one. So once I was in the operating room, the guy was pulling on my ear very like furiously. Actually, he's even hot right now, but very furiously on my ear. I was just like, bro, like, I still got air here. I still got feelings. So obviously he started jabbing in the anesthetic. Oh my God. The doctor was scared for himself. Like, he was just like, this guy's weird. But like, I don't really feel pain like that. It's hard for me to feel pain. I said to him, yeah, just needle me, just stab it in. Because like, I don't mind these things. I don't care. This fucker hurt. Like, the guy's jabbed me in my, like, he jabbed me like hair first. I was like, it's a bit too like far up, but whatever, this is his job. Jabbed me hair, just to make sure that it doesn't obviously because he's pulling on skin that's close to hair, so it might feel hair. Then obviously he's pushing it into hair as well. Oh, if you know how far that needle was going and what it looked like, I was just like, he's done it. I have done it to myself. So he started with the procedure, so forth. He was obviously tugging on my ear. I could feel that he's taking my ear out of the earlobe, that's part of hair. I was like to him, you're pulling too rough from my ear. Like my ear is connected to my face. The local started kicking in. I could still feel him. Like, you can't feel pain, but you can still feel tension. So he's pulling on my ear. I've said to him, you're pulling on my ear too much. You're gonna rip my ear off. You're gonna rip my ear off. You're gonna rip my earlobe off. What do you think he done? Rip my earlobe off. Like, he ripped my earlobe off my face. Like, he had to stitch it back on. Like, you see that? He had to stitch my earlobe back on my head. Yeah. So that happened. The procedure before us that was happening, it was a lot of tugging and slicing using a scalpel. And then whilst that was happening, they were having arguments at the operating table with the assistants and so forth. There were 7 people in the room. When every time I've had an operation, it's been like 2 people in the room. So this MNHS place is just giving out money for the sake of it. There was one lady there to speak to me, reassure me. Okay, don't know why she was there. I've never had her before. There was one lady that haven't been his assistant. Understood. There was the operator himself. There was a lady that escorted me there from my medical bed to the operating room. She stayed there. There was a woman on the computer. She stayed there. Another lady came in to speak to the doctor because they're friends. She was there for about half an hour. The operation took 2 hours. Then there was someone else that was coming in and out. Fine, cool. This went on for 2 hours. There's better conversation happening. I'm speaking to the lady that's obviously meant to advise me, blah blah. I'm telling her about who I am and what I do, acting, so forth, ha ha ha, he. This guy's had an argument with one of the assistants, and then they've had to like cool each other down, like, yeah, calm down, blah blah. This is a bit heated. I just kept quiet. Just how the operation was is I was turned on my side, like so, laying down with my face and that way, and then he just had my ear like this. Someone else was holding it whilst he was like tugging on it and pulling it and cutting it. And on my other operations, I've felt the last little and it's come off, because in the past they just took it all off at once, never cut into segments. This guy, he cut into segments, because obviously this one was much bigger than the rest. He cut into segments, and I was just feeding him, and I could feel blood dripping down, and I was just like, whatever, let me just get this off my ear. That's the only thing that was on my mind, just let me get this off my ear. I wish I just had my AirPod in and I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean or something. Watch something on Netflix. But if there's another time, I'll be doing that for sure. So he cut it off. Then he said to me at the end that he needed to fold the tip of my earlobe back into my ear like so. Oh my god, this looks like so. And then stick it in to ensure that it never comes back again. So he did this to my ear. So he rolled my ear up. Yeah, he rolled my ear up saying the tissue to the tissue, something. But really, he had to roll my ear up because it needs some support from here, because he ripped my ear off my face. I said to him, you know what, it is what it is. Obviously, I did say to him, no, like, that's gonna ruin my image, blah blah. But my image is who I am. You make it what you are. So I just said, yeah, whatever, man, just get this done. Because he's just a very ignorant person. I just said to him, yeah, man, whatever, cool. And then What else happened? Yeah, then after, I literally just got up to bed. I was like, can I get up now? Obviously, it's still numb. I was just like, this is the best part of it. So what? They had it in a jar like so, and it was like on the operating table. So I was just like, oh, can I touch it? Can I feel it? They was like, yeah. Obviously, these lot are funny. It's my ear. It's me. I can do what I want. So I went and I grabbed it. He was like, I'll touch it, blah, 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 blah. It's me. I picked it up. I touched it. It felt like a slug. Like if you felt a cold slug on the floor, that's what it felt like. It was smooth just like that as well. Because the inside bit, it's scar tissue, and scar tissue is like white. So I don't even know how to describe it, but scar tissue is white. It's just like, oh, squidgy. It's like Haribo's, not Haribo's. It was like that, like fat. I was just like, okay, cool. They were like, oh wow, you're touching it. I said, well, it's mine. Like, oh, contamination, blah blah. Contaminate what? It's scar tissue. You lot stupid. Who here is stupid? That is scar tissue. How is it contaminated with anything? Like, I didn't have any like cancer. Even if it is thing, that's something that's growing inside the body. Anyways, they said to me I couldn't take it home, and I was like, why? There was like contamination, blah blah blah. I was like, I have some at home. They're like, well, they shouldn't have it, blah blah blah. I said, well, why? They're like, well, you're not supposed to. I was like, but why? I was like, I'm not. Obviously, the doctor's ignorant, the surgeon's ignorant, people around are ignorant. I just said, yeah, whatever, man. It's done. Whatever I came here to get done is done. Let me go. The system was down, so I had to stay in the room for an extra 20 minutes whilst they were getting their system up and running, blah, blah, blah. I just like, didn't get through to it. Sorry. Didn't get through to it. And then I said to them, when I got back, I literally just put my clothes on straight away. They're like, oh, you shouldn't be standing, you shouldn't be doing this and that and blah blah blah. Bro, it's my ear. It's local anesthetic. Okay, I understand you got a job to do, but I'm in private and I didn't have any hassle. So can you not give me any hassle? I've done it NHS before. I didn't have any hassle. So can you like relax, calm down, please? So there was a nice Jamaican lady there who was working at the reception, and like she's just one of the nurses that come around. Oh, you're right. Me and her went into conversation and blah blah. She's like an not uptown, but a middle class Jamaican. Like I feel like a lot of Jamaicans that are seen and the Jamaicans that are represented are lower class, because that's all they ever do with countries. They only show you the lower class status people, but they don't show you the middle and the higher class, because obviously you can't really catch them because they're too busy doing stuff. So yeah, that was a nice experience to speak to someone that was like of the same area, of same class as me within my home country. Because when you, that's even going into Jamaicans, but I'll probably make something like that later on. But yeah, procedure went well. It took 3 weeks to heal. At first it was bleeding a few nights, but it didn't hurt. I was given morphine, tablet form morphine. After that surgery, I went straight to a fitting. I fell asleep on the train because I took the morphine on the train. I don't really feel the pain, but I was just like, let me try this medication and see how the medication goes. Cause I felt a little twitch, like a little, so I was like, it might get worse. I took that was me. I ended up in almost flipping Portsmouth. But it is what it is. I went to go back the next day, same thing happened again. I had another appointment. That was the radiotherapy. The radiotherapy went really well, like really well. The people that were working there, really good. I can't remember what the hospital is called, but it's in inner city London. It's like near Blackfriars, I believe. People in there are nice. University student was there, like a obviously graduated university student that's been there for a while, so forth. Because they deal with cancer, because that's radiotherapy. Like they deal with cancer a lot of time, and like some things were growing back and killing cells and all of that. So we were speaking about that and we were exchanging knowledge on it. And he was like, wow, like, you know your stuff. And I was like, yeah, I know bits and bobs. It's just the basic, really. Obviously, you've done the course and so forth, so you know more than me. And I told them about me making the awareness videos and la. And they said, yeah, definitely, man, let me know about it, blah, 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 blah. You know, we'll just do all talk. But if they do realize and see this video, shout me, man. Thank you very much. I felt very comfortable there. We had a nice time. I took morphine tablets there again because I wanted to sleep, and the procedure went on. I think I was there for about an hour. The procedure took about 15 minutes, but then there was a lot of preparation for it to make sure it does properly, like the arrows and and yeah. So that was nice. That was nice. I have pictures of when it was freshly done, which I'm going to put on the end of the video. Yeah, I did make a video when it was freshly done, but what happened was, I think I deleted it. I actually honestly think I deleted it. Yep, I think I deleted it. So this was just the content that I had to show, and this is what's happened to the scar now. Sorry about my skin. I've just, you know, come from doing whatever. I'm gonna sort myself out soon. I'm just going to get myself back together. I released a book the other day, if anyone knew. So yeah, so this is what it looks like right now. It's starting to grow back. Like, you see this little bumble hair? This is how it starts, like hair, and then it just keeps growing and growing and growing. So I'm gonna have a ooh, looks like the top one stopped growing, but we don't know yet. But hair, right here, definitely is growing. It's probably the friction between touching my face, here and there. But what's probably going to happen now is they're going to give me steroid injections to reduce that. And we'll see how that goes. I really think that this keloid thing is just an ongoing thing that I'll have to remove eventually, every time, and eventually will take off my whole hair. But if it gets there, it gets there, you know what I mean? But, you know, this is life. This is the journey you gotta live until the day you die. So take it or leave it. Literally, take it or leave it. My hair shape has changed. It's not that bad, really. It's not something you notice straight away. It's a bit odd, but it's better than people like looking over you while you're speaking and doing that. Like, you see their eyes and their head move a little bit, so it's just like, ugh. But then you say to, like, I would personally be like, what are you looking at my hair? Like, just ask about it. It's not rude, but like, it's like, oh no, sorry, I didn't even realize. Bruh. Anyways, this is the follow-up video. I'm gonna get them pictures, cause I got some on my phone. So I'm gonna get them pictures and I'm gonna show them at the end. Whoever wants to see it, you'll see it afterwards, because, you know, the blood and gore. I need to put a warning sign there that pictures are coming real soon. So you gotta hold to the end of the video. And yeah, man, just thank you for supporting. I really loved what everyone did for the last video. A lot of people messaged me, a lot of people from externally that didn't know who I was and had the same condition reached out to me and so forth. I'm going to be doing a podcast, I believe, soon, but you have to hold me to that. I'm not someone that says, oh, subscribe, like and comment and so forth, but I really do like the support. Like, the support was really nice, like, to know that people are actually interested and want to know more. So please keep it up. If this is going to go onto my YouTube and my Instagram. So my Instagram, it will make it in the bio, but I need to make a link tree because I now have different things and fields which I dabble in. So I do photography, I do, I'm now an author, so I'm now a writer, and then also my YouTube. So I'll make a link tree and I'll put this video right in there. So it will also be posted on my Instagram and my YouTube. So the YouTube, yeah, man, we'll just see how it goes. Really, like this video, I want to cut it up. I'm gonna cut it up. Should I cut it up? I want it to be authentic. You know what I mean? Like there's little pauses and I just want you to see the real me. See the real me. You will see the real me. But yeah, that's me for tonight. I've had this tripod from my boy Lucian. I gotta put you in the video, man. Yeah, I had to borrow my boy's tripod because I lost my plate. Because I was doing some photography work and I misplaced it somewhere. So yeah, you know, photographers, content creators, you know what? You know how it goes. You know how it goes. You misplace things. Camera equipment, yeah, it's a bit digi, you know what I mean? But yeah, thank you for watching, and let me know if you want to know more, because this is going to be a whole journey, alright? Thank you.